Alright, hello everyone, this is 707 Bros Sam with another video. This time we're gonna draw Froakie. So this is how it ends up looking like. So if you guys want to learn how to draw it, then just keep watching the video. Alright, so first we're gonna start with this line right here, and it's slanting it to one side. Not that much, but it is. And that's gonna say how big he's gonna be. So it depends how big you want to make him, since the head is the biggest part. So yeah, so then we're gonna do this kind of like a football shape. Start on one side. The bottom should be a little bit shorter, the gap, and then the top should be a little bit bigger. And I got this image from the reference that I'm using. That is, I got it from Google. It's one of those first images. If you guys wanna go check it out, just Google Froakie and go to images, and that'll be one of the first ones. Alright, so now that we got that, we're gonna do a line right in the middle, and just do it all the way to the top, and then on the sides. And what that is just to help us place everything else. And then sorry about that. Now we're gonna start with the eye. He has oval shaped eyes, which are pretty big compared to his head. But I do go back and I change them a little bit because they were a little bit off. Because I'm really bad at doing eyes. It's just not my thing. So yeah, so as you guys can see, the bottom, it's almost touching the middle line that goes across the football shape. And then it's an oval shape. And then we have another one on this side. And just try to get those the same size and length. Here I think the right one a little bit too long and too thin compared to the other one. The other one's kind of like a rectangle in a way. And now we're gonna I do this line right here just to help us place it. Place this shape that we're gonna do here, which is a circle. And that's gonna be our stomach. So the length of the circle should be around the same length as the football shape, from bottom to the top. It should be close to it. So that's why I did that line at the beginning, just so it could help me. It doesn't have to be perfect, but he has a pretty small body compared to the head. And then I draw this line right here, and that's just gonna tell us where the feet go. And then I just follow through with those lines all the way to the bottom to make a square. And it's just gonna help us place the arms and the legs. Although if you guys see the reference, he doesn't come out 100% like the reference. There's some things that are a little bit off and different, and the reason why is because when I try to do a tutorial, it's really hard to get it exact, and I always try to make it easier. Like, I try to simplify as much as I can to make it easier to draw. So I might do shapes or stuff like this that don't end up being the same as in the as the reference, but it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just trying to get a close look to them. Alright, so yeah, so that's one of the reasons why, but it's still we still get pretty close to Froakie. If you guys don't see the reference, then you guys won't really know anything. Nothing will look off or anything like that. But that's just if you look at the reference. Alright, so now that we got the eyes, the head, and the body, the stomach, I mean, now we could do the rest of Froakie, because those are just our base shapes. We could base the rest off those shapes, so we're pretty much good now. It's all about just placing the rest of the stuff and adding details. So right here, just adding the eye, and there's a bigger gap to the left of the eye. As you guys can tell right now, I'm doing the right side, and the gap it's pretty small compared to the left. kind of looks like a wheel. And I'm a little bit off here, so at the end of the video, I do go back and I change some other things. I fix it a little bit better. And the reason why is because, like, when I'm doing a video, I'm not looking at the drawing, or I'm not doing the drawing normal, because usually when you draw, you're over your picture. I'm here, and right here I'm not over it, so I really can't see it from a good angle. So there's some things that just I really can't tell that I did wrong. For example, right here the eyes are really off, but when I was doing the drawing, it wasn't really noticeable because I was looking at it from an angle. But those are just small details that don't really that you could always change. The first thing was getting those basic shapes at the beginning, and then you could always just go back and fix anything. And right here I'm doing the nose, and right here too, you guys could tell that one's bigger than the other one. So like I said, I do go back and I change that, but when I was doing the drawing, they look the same to me. And now it's just a detail. So I do the nose so you guys can see it's not exactly in the middle of the line that we did to split off the football shape. There's one there and then one to the right because he's looking at an angle. And then the mouth. So all these are just details. And right here I split it not halfway, a little lower than half the circle, and that's just to help us put the legs where the legs go. And then I started doing the frobos, is that what they're called, on the chest area. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect like me. I really doubt that you guys are gonna do exactly like me, but just try to do it your own way. It doesn't have to be perfect. You guys could change it. You guys don't like something, you guys could change it. So don't get discouraged if it doesn't turn out the same. Alright, so now we're gonna do the side of the body, and then I use that line, like I said, at the middle, not the middle, a little lower than the middle, but I use that to place the legs. It helps us know where to put the legs. So I use the same circle that we did to get the part of the shape of the legs. And then right here, I'm just gonna do a line, and that's for the arm. And just try to get it proportion to the whole body. Don't make it too thin, you know what I mean? So right here I just started doing the body. I kind of make this like egg shape in a way, or like this oval, and that's just to make it easier on getting the shape of the leg. Do it on this side too, but I think I erase it and I make it a little bit longer. I don't remember, although it wouldn't really matter if you left it small, because it is kind of like a little bit further than the other one. But yeah, I do end up erasing, and as you guys can see, I'm using those lines. I'm using the line that we did in the middle, and the bottom line. And now that we got that, we can start doing the bottom, the feet. So just go down and then start on one side, then go on the other, and then just meet in the middle. So I recommend you guys stopping the video, that way you guys could get a better look at it and go at your own pace. So right here I'm just fixing the shape a little bit, making it a little bit more round. And then right here I do the rest of the foot, although the hand is going to be covering this area, but I still do the foot just to get it on the right place. That way it won't look weird once we place the arm. And then just try to make it the same size as the other one. And now I start doing the hand. And I did them pretty small, you guys could tell, compared to my hand. I did them, well, not probably like half the length of my finger, or around half the length. So he is pretty small. Alright, so now that we got the hand, he does have 3 fingers. We're gonna start doing the frobos on the back, and then he has one right there, and then around the middle from the knee to the head, just make like a dot right there, and now you know where to curve the line. So it's kind of like a circle, I guess, a round line. And now we're gonna do the other hand, of the other arm, and then it stops close to there. Like right here, you guys can make it any shape you want. You guys don't have to do it exactly like that. Just remember that he does have 3 fingers. And then I'm doing the rest of the arm. As you guys can tell, I don't go like do one line and then just follow through. What I do is I start one side, and then once I get to the point where I could stop, I go and start the other side, and then just meet up in the middle. So I do go back and I end up changing the arm a little bit later. I don't know if I do that on camera or off camera, but I do go back and I change it, just because I make it a little bit too big compared to the other one. So I make it a little bit smaller. I just make it a little bit lower, that finger that he has on top. And yeah, so basically we're done. We got everything there. Right now I'm just looking at the reference to see if I missed any details, and I noticed that we forgot the pupils. Like I said, I always have a hard time for some reason with eyes, but you guys could skip. Oh, I don't think. Let's see how much time I have left, because I'm doing a voiceover, so I'm rewatching myself draw this. Like right here, I do one way bigger than the other one, the right being the small one. But like I said, I do go back and I change it. So right here, I just start adding the toes. Yeah, I don't think I changed it right now. I think I do that off camera, and then I go back and off camera, and I think I erase all those extra lines that we have, and just clean it up, in other words. So right here, I'm just fixing the leg. So this is a good area or part where once you got most of the drawing there, like the basic shapes, the outline, you can start like fixing anything that looks off. So yeah, so now we're finished. Now I'm gonna show you how it ended up looking like right now. And as you guys can see, I erased all those extra lines that we did, and I just cleaned it up, and I made some areas a little bit darker. And as you guys can see, I changed the size of the arm. The one that's waving in a way, it's a kind of weird arm, but that's how he has it on the reference. So I left it like that, but like I said, you guys can change it. And then I go back and I change the pupil on the eye. I make them close to the same size. And then I change the eye, because I made one bigger than the other one, so I did go back and I change it. And also the nose, I think I do change it, although one still looks smaller than the other one. But like I said, those are just small details that you guys could change. And I just erase all those extra lines that we don't need. And yeah, it's just all about details now. You guys can start fixing it now that you got the overall image. And yeah, hopefully I helped you guys. It was a short tutorial. I do end up drawing them like you guys saw in the thumbnail of the video, but this is not a how to color tutorial. This is just a how to draw tutorial. He wasn't that hard. He was harder than I first expected him to be. This is my first time drawing them. I've never drawn them before, so it was a new experience for me too. But I try to make it as simple as I can to do. Like I said, this is my first time drawing them, and try to simplify them as much as I could by doing those shapes. So yeah, so here's the final how it turned out. I used color pencils to color them. If you guys want to know what colors I used, But you guys could use whatever you guys want. You guys could leave it in pencil or whatever. You have markers, so you have whatever you guys have, you can use. I started using colored pencils just to make them pop out a little bit more. I'm not that kind of person that likes to color. I just like to do them in pencil, but that's just me, you know. And I use colored pencils. I used like a baby blue, a really light blue, for the whole body, the whole everything that's blue, like the face, the body, the legs. I just color everything with that light blue. Didn't press too hard. And then for the shaded areas, they use kind of this, kind of like a blue with infused with the gray. It's really a different color. And I just shaded those areas with the shadows, and then I left some spots white just for the highlights, for example on the top of the eye and on the knee, on the left one. And yeah, and then I used the same like blue gray for the Froakie, because it looked like a gray. So I used it, and I think it fit properly, and I just colored in the shadows with that same color, also on the glove. And then for the eyes, it's just a basic yellow. And then for the black on the eyes, I just used my pencil to color it. And overall, I think it came out okay. You could tell it's Froakie. So still it's pretty good. So hopefully I helped you guys. Don't forget to leave a like. It really helps me out, you guys. And if you guys want to see more videos, then feel free to subscribe. I have a lot of how to draw Pokemon. I have around 5, 6, 7 videos on how to draw some Mega Pokemon, how to draw most of the evolutions. I just need Sylveon. And then I also did the Pichu line, Pikachu, Raichu. You guys want to go check those out. And then some other starter Pokemon. So yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions and any Pokemon that you guys want me to draw, just leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and then I'll try to do that video as soon as I can. So yeah, so I just want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. 707 Rosetown out.